was recently reading an article in which a pediatrician shared a story that I think might interest you. This pediatrician was getting ready to give a child a vaccination when all of a sudden the child had a seizure. And if the pediatrician had given that injection just a minute earlier, it is probable that there is no scientific evidence in the world that could have convinced the parent of that child that the vaccine had not caused the seizure to happen. In reality, the two events had nothing to do with one another, but to the human mind in that scenario, one event appears to have caused the other. There is no scientific evidence to suggest that vaccines have anything to do with autism. There were 2 studies that claimed to find a link, and one of these studies was retracted due to scientific misconduct, or in other words, the results were misrepresented. While the other study, published by the same person, was extremely flawed in terms of its setup, ending with misleading results. Current scientific evidence has shown that autism is in fact caused by our genetics and is determined before we are born. As a matter of fact, although the signs of it are subtle, autism can be predicted fairly accurately in young infants, suggesting strongly that vaccines do not cause autism. However, oftentimes, as human beings, we tend to rely on our personal and our emotional experiences rather than empirical or logical evidence. But as demonstrated by the pediatrician's story earlier about the vaccine and the seizure, our personal experiences have the power to deceive us.